But I did have a connection with my kidnapper's children. And I did have a connection with his brother-in-law, who was much younger, who ran to his mother and told him that, they're removing flesh from his back. The guy will die. This is not. I don't know what they're doing. But he was a young kid, and children and young people. There's still an element of innocence. But they saved, they whatever, when I put myself back together, they helped put those pieces back together. I had completely lost my humanity. I had been degraded to an animal. But it was these people that helped me put myself back together.
What do you mean you connected with your kidnappers' children? In what way?
Well, I was droned. I was in a drone strike, not personally droned, but they hit a very senior Al Qaeda militant called Abu Yahya Libi. And I was very badly injured in that strike. Then my kidnapper, who was a bit of a delusional human being, you can just tell by his demands and his ransom and his ideology and some of the things that he expected. He believed that the ISI was trying to get rid of me. That they knew that the ransom was impossible. Not being able to fulfill it was an embarrassment for the government and the state of Pakistan. So the best thing to do is get this off our plate. And he believed this with his heart. So he said, if I keep him in these markazes, which are like small headquarters of different departments of the terrorist groups, right? He's like, sooner or later, somebody is going to, there's spies as well, and there's a full network of what goes on in these areas. He's like, he's going to be spotted and they're going to target him again. So he moved me in with his family, and he built a little room, which was a prison room, and he moved me in there. And his kids, the youngest one was not even a year. There were two girls. There was maybe 2.5 and 4.5. Some other little kids, his brother-in-law's children, his mother-in-law's youngest son. So, they about 8 of them would come into my room and just be intrigued. They couldn't understand who I was, what I was. And then, I was sent a message saying, teach them Urdu, color with them, teach them, take care of them. So it became like a part of my routine. And I had no routine. And I have a very serious routine in this life. And to be completely deprived of it and live in this monotonous sort of state, and then to have these innocent children,
Yeah.
So that's why they were so important in keeping me from breaking.